Hello, this is my latest version of the my new drawing tools. Okay, this one I've added something special. I've added a frame by frame. Okay, and basically what's going on is, if you can, over here I have a bone layer and a switch layer, and I've already added the smart bone movement, and that's about all I've done so far. So let's look at the switch layer now, and you can see the switch layers on layer 4 here. I'm going to go back to 0 and change this to layer 1, because I'm going to be working up through the layers. And then around frame 6, I'm going to change the switch layer to layer 2. Go another 6 frames. Layer 3. Go another 6 frames. And layer 4. So I've got a 4-frame animation here. What's going to happen here? Now, I'm going to go into layer 1, and my drawing tools are actually activated. You can see I've got group, I got add points, I got freehand, I got create shape, and I got the bucket tool. Okay. The add point tool works, okay, but it doesn't auto weld. Okay. So you can see there's no auto welding going on, but if you go into the freehand tool, okay, you can get it to weld. So that's the first thing you're going to have to be aware of, is that I don't think you're going to be using the add point tool anyway. But so let's undo that. Let's go into my tools. Oh, by the way, these are overrides. Hey, these are Boolean overrides to make sure that you can actually draw in the smart bone actions. So don't be freaked out if you see these 4 unassigned tools. They're just overrides for the tools up here. So anyway, let's make something here. Okay, let me go and delete this and go into my drawing tools, and I'm just going to make a ball move, just a shape move across the screen. Nothing fancy. So there we go, first shape. Okay. So we got the first shape, and I want to make the second shape. Well, hey, I got the onion skins on, okay, and I'm going to bring this out, put an onion skin just past layer 6, and I'm going to bring one back right there. We can see what I'm doing down here. Okay, and now I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go make sure I'm on the next key of the switch layer for layer 2. And as you can see, I've got my onion skin there, so I'm going to go back to layer 2, and I'm going to draw the next shape in the motion. Okay, go back up to the switch layer, go to the next switch in the switch layer, that'd be layer 3, and I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to use, and it didn't fill correctly, so now let me change the color here, hit OK. So now what's happening here is that it's going to switch to colors. It was white, now it's red. And go back here and go to my next key, which is 18. And I don't like I'm going to switch to blue. I'm going to grab my drawing tools here. And of course it's filling the wrong color, but I'm going to switch it back. And I'm going to go back here. I want to see how this looks. I'm going to turn off the onion skins. I'm going to go back to the main line. I'm going to go to the bone layer, and I'm going to come down to like 24, and as you can see, I've got a frame by frame animation that is controllable by the bone. I can insert this anywhere in the timeline, so I can go like that. Of course, I got to have at least 4 frames in between, otherwise you're not going to see everything. He stretches out just a little bit further, and I can control speed of the time and bring it back. And so when we play this, it's done. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now caveat, real caveats here. Hey, if you do it this way, okay, and you're using this for frame by frame animation, you shouldn't have any problems. I haven't had any problems so far. Hey, there are little quirks, hey, and nothing's perfect. Okay, beware. If you add a vector layer, oops, let's undo that. Let's go back to frame 0 where I'm supposed to add them. And you add a vector layer, okay, and you go in here and you start playing with this. Okay, and start drawing on, you know, somewhere down the timeline on a smart bone action. Okay, what happens is, hey, you get your smart bone, you get your drawing, but the moment you go back on the frames, notice up here, everything became alpha. Okay, because it's invisible until it hits this frame 25 down here. Okay, so the next, and if you go to make some other vector layer, of course that's going to be invisible because I started there. Let me delete that. Your drawing tools are on alpha. Becomes a real pain in the butt. Okay, so the only way you should be using the drawing tools is in a switch layer and the way I described. Otherwise, hey, if you're having real problems with this, okay, it's your own fault. It's the only way to describe it. Okay, you're not supposed to be using this directly to on the bone layer. Only in the switch layer, okay, will this work without with very little hassle. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.